Welcome to the last of the 3 videos in the Hidden Curriculum series. This last one will be short, and we're just going to wrap up with a couple of academic opportunities on campus and some suggestions surrounding email etiquette. So to start, let's talk about office hours. In terms of how to connect or where to find office hours, this is going to completely differ from class to class and faculty member to faculty member. Odds are, if you check your syllabus right now, you will see office hours for your faculty member and quite often a teaching assistant on your syllabus. Generally, the hours that are written there are safe to assume as drop-in hours, but it could be a nice thing to do to email your faculty ahead of time just to give them a heads up that you're coming. Oftentimes, people don't really utilize office hours, so sometimes it's good to let the faculty know to expect somebody. In terms of why to use office hours, there are literally so many reasons. First and foremost, your faculty member is the one teaching your class. So if you're struggling with course content, need help figuring out where you stand in the class, or want suggestions on how you can do better, often going right to the source, aka your professor, is going to be the best way to figure those things out. Also, your professor can be a great resource across your department. So if you're interested in figuring out what other classes might pique your interest, interested in getting involved with research, or pretty much anything academic, again, your faculty can be a great resource. They often don't get visits during office hours, so if you just want to get to know them better, they would probably be really open to that. When in doubt, we think it's great to check in with each faculty member, probably at least once a semester. You never know what kind of great relationships can come of it, and again, it might really help you do well in your class. Next, let's talk about research. We briefly touched on it in the last slide, and a lot of students are interested in how to get involved. So again, in talking about why should you do this, again, there could be so many reasons. First, if you want to go into academia, this goes from being something that's nice to do to something you almost need to do. If PhD programs are something you're looking into, those are all about research. So showing that you have that experience in undergrad is going to be really important. However, research can be great even if you're not planning to go down the academia track and get a PhD. Doing a research project shows that you can A, be accountable to a faculty member, show up on time, fulfill promises, execute projects, but also research shows that you're comfortable working with what's ambiguous, get creative, and help figure out things that are unknown, all those great little details. So, great opportunity, and about 30% of RPI students do get involved in research in some way, shape, or form over their time here. In terms of how to get involved, there's no centralized process. Generally, what we recommend is going through the faculty webpage for your department. Each faculty webpage is going to show all the different faculty members, their specific research interests, and often a couple citations to their different papers. We usually recommend starting by reaching out via email, but we also know that it can be a little easy for an email to go by the wayside, for them to not see it or mean to get back to you and not. So start with email, but when in doubt, it could be good to drop in on office hours as well and get that personal connection going. Most students can start doing this sophomore year, but we have had freshmen have some success. So again, start reaching out, see who might need help with projects, and you never know where it may lead. Now, through the undergraduate research program, or URP, there are 2 different things you can get out of research other than the obvious personal benefits and resume boost. One thing is you can get course credit. So if you need something to fill up your free electives, or depending on the situation, maybe something else like a technical elective, refer to your hub advisor, you can generally get credits for working in a research lab. The number of credits and the level of the credits will depend on the project you're doing. Also, after you've been in the lab for a while, there's sometimes the opportunity to get paid to do your research. Again, usually most faculty will have you start with credit until they know you a little better, but hey, any opportunity to make a little extra money in college, right? The URP is a great opportunity, and again, about 30% of RPI students do take advantage of it. So if this is something you're interested in, start looking at what faculty members you might want to work with. Last but not least, let's talk about email etiquette. As you start reaching out to different faculty members and staff members across campus, we want to help you make sure that you're presenting your best self. So here are our pro tips and tricks. First, check your email often and respond to it. Obviously, when you email your hub advisor or anyone on campus for help, you're hoping for a prompt response. Obviously, we would expect and hope the same from you. We know that students get flooded with email, but figure out how to get a system going where you can make sure to filter through what's important and respond to the people who need to hear from you. Also, make sure to use appropriate greetings and closings. Try to get out of the text message mindset and start your messages with some sort of greeting like hello or dear person's name, and make sure to end your email with something like thank you, your name, or best, your name. This helps give your email a better flow and look more professional. Also, specifically when emailing faculty or staff members, it can be really helpful to include your written. Often the questions you ask us will require us to look up your transcript or some other details, and including your written is the easiest way for us to do that. However, also sign your name. On the off chance you might have had a typo with your written, it's nice for us to have a backup to refer to. Then, it should go without saying, but spelling and grammar do count. So, keep an eye on your email, check through your spelling, and at the end, you can always just run the spell check to make sure everything looks good. Last but not least, consider setting up a signature block. Whenever your hub advisors email you, you will see one. This is a way to make sure that you're signing your email in a professional manner each and every time. For an example, we put one on the slide. So you can have all of your emails automatically end with thank you, your name, and then people put all sorts of details. You can put your major, you can put your graduation year, and people put everything from their LinkedIn URLs to their phone numbers to their campus involvement in different clubs. It's really a bit of a choose your own adventure type of moment, but it can look really nice and help you remember to always end your email in a great way. Thanks for tuning in to the Hidden Curriculum. We hope that all the information we've shared with you helps give you a better sense of some things you can do to help make your first year successful. As always, please never hesitate to reach out to your hub advisor if you need help. Even if we're not the final person who can answer your question, we can at least always direct you in the right direction. So, good luck with the rest of your first year, and let us know if you need anything. Bye!